Hi everybody, welcome to Paper Wishes Weekly Webisodes. I'm Lene Gehrig, and today from our friends at Hunkydory Crafts, we have these beautiful 6x6 moonstone embossing folders. We've got stripes, we've got dots, we've got stars, and Debbie made this cute little strawberry card using the dots embossing folder. This is our giveaway card for this episode, so if you stick around, you'll learn how one lucky viewer could win this card to keep or share with a friend. So come play with us. All right, so just to review, working with embossing folders, we're going to take our cardstock, place it here. We like to use just a little misting bottle with some just clean water, and you're going to hold it, about 12 inches away. Just give it a little mist. You want it damp, not wet. And then you're going to take it and run it through your die cutting / embossing machine with the fold side first. Okay, you're going to run it through. I like to run it through, turn it around, run it back the other way. We want you to do that rather than having the open end, because the pressure on your machine can roll that down and pop that fold, and then your embossing folder is ruined, so we don't want that. So that's just a little quick review. All right, so let's start off with this really cute card that Debbie made. So this is 6.5 by 5 inches. She used the Strawberry Delight collection. First, she covered her card with the solid color cardstock. She just used a little strip right here of the patterned paper and just matted that with the green cardstock. This is actually a cutout here from these little tiny card toppers, and she matted that with both red and green. And then let's talk about the chipboard pieces. So the chipboard pieces just pop right out. They're nice and thick. They're also made of paper. And she colored those using some tri-blend markers, which, if you're not familiar with tri-blend markers, they're 3 markers in one. Same color, just different shades. So she used the dark red around the outside of the strawberries and then colored it in with the medium. And then she used light green, the darker one around the edge, and then colored it in with the medium and the light. And then she used light pink on this cute little flower. And then right here, she started off with dark red, medium red, the lightest red, and then finished it off with the light pink. Okay, so cute. This is foam taped. These are glued. Little bit of twine right here. But before she glued these down, you'll notice she didn't just stop with coloring them. They're super glossy. Okay, so cute. So what she did with that was she took a Versa marker, which is a clear ink that's kind of sticky. Okay, it takes a long time to dry, so it's great for sprinkling on clear embossing powder. So what she did then was take that, once she had colored that clear ink, sprinkled it on with this clear embossing powder, tapped off the excess, and then heated that with her heat gun. Okay, until you got this really glossy finish. Now, I'm not going to demonstrate that because I am going to demonstrate the process using gold ink in a moment. So let's talk about how she got that color on the little dots. Okay, she used letterbox red. She cut her embossed pieces into 3 strips, and they are 1 3/4 inch wide and then 4 3/4 of an inch long, and she evenly spaced those. But before she did that, she colored those, and I think one of the best ways to do that is to just get your craft mat out, just take the surface of the ink pad, and you're just going to do a little dots. Oops, I got a little crooked there. Let's try that again. So you're going to just take the surface and you're just going to color your dots just like this, or you could just drag it across. Okay, try not to get little smudgies on it like I did. All right, so that's a really easy way to color, and that's just direct to surface ink pad. As you can tell, she got some little smudgies on there as well, and then covered those up with some strawberries. This is our giveaway card for this episode. So how that works is we're trying to promote our Paper Wishes YouTube channel. So there should be a link right down here if you're watching us on our webisode page. You just click on that, it'll take you to YouTube. We ask that you subscribe, that you like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and that you leave a comment. And then we're going to wait about a week, and we'll come back and we'll pick someone. You got to know your YouTube username, because that's how we identify people. We don't know your real name. We don't know your email address. And we're going to say, congratulations, username blank. and then give you instructions on how to claim your card. So I hope you do claim this because it's so fun to give those away. All right, this next one uses the striped folder. All right, so this is a slimline card. It's 8.5 by 3.5 inches. So how did Debbie take a 6-inch wide folder and do that? She got that extra space. Well, let me tell you, she cut it out, or she cut her paper. Okay, she cut it down from that 6 inches into 2 6-inch lengths. All right, and then she just aligned those pieces to get that extra length. You just want to match the pattern up. And then as far as coloring it goes, she used silver, metallic silver ink pad right over that blue. And it looked so pretty. Just to go right on the surface of that. Let's color a little bit there. Woo, that's not right. All right, let's use an ink. Let's use one of these pads. All right, let's try a different tool. This one, we're gonna pop that right on there because I know you guys struggle with this too. So let's try that on this one. All right, and then we're just gonna go like across the pattern, that raised pattern. There we go. I think I like that better. The result is better. All right, so now you know what to do if you have that same problem. Let's just gather up that excess. And that color is really intense. She went over that quite a bit. There you go. Put this right over here. Clean up my little mess. All right, so then after she got that done, she glued her pieces here, and then this is from At the Shore 12 by 12 pattern cardstock. She just took like a little sample from the bottom of the page, okay? Used that blue and silver embossed mat as her, or paper as her mat, and then she used some colorful thin line dazzle stickers. They come in a pack like this with all these gorgeous colors. She used the blues. She went just around the edge and then down this way too. So cute. She used her At the Shore coordinating die cuts, which I forgot to grab those, but she foam taped those on, and they're just like little punch outs. And then right here she's got the coordinating chipboard, which she colored with, let's see, light pink marker. This one is fair skin. The anchor, she used gray, and then she used this earth brown blend, and then glued those right on the surface. Isn't that pretty? She did a great job. All right, so next, I've got so much to show you today. This one, you guys, for the star folder, Debbie did an amazing card. She used a 6 by 6 card. Look at that. Look at the shimmer and shine on that. Isn't it gorgeous? So for this one, Debbie used a 6 by 6 card. She covered it with holographic star paper. Okay, and then she used our 12 circle and scallop cutting dies. She used the largest circle right here to cut out a large circle, and then she used the second largest circle right here to cut out this one right here out of black cardstock. So this paper right here is also black cardstock. So let's see what she did here. So when she cut the black cardstock out, she cut it to like 5 3/4 inch square, and then she used this fantastic glimmer mist. Okay, it's sort of a bronzy gold color. Let me see if I can grab some black cardstock right here, and it's really beautiful. Definitely going to use my craft mat on this one. So if you hear that little shaking sound, it's got a little ball in there, and it's so pigmented. You want to get that stuff off the bottom. You're going to hold this, once again, like, I don't know, 10 to 12 inches away. Like that. And then look at that. Look at that shimmer. See if the camera can grab it. Isn't that great? It's really, really pretty. Okay, we're gonna clean this up because we're gonna do more. All right, so she did that on the cardstock, let that dry, and then just went ahead and glued that to that holographic paper. Then she glued down this gold circle kind of off to the center, and then this one is embossed. We're going to do 2 techniques on this one, but look how when she glued this here, it kind of gives like that moon shape, right? It's really cool. This is a cutting die, so she took some of that extra holographic paper and used this cutting die for hello, and then she foam tape? Yes, she took little tiny bits of foam tape and put that on there. All right, let's talk about what she did with this circle, because she did a couple of different techniques that are really cool. So die cut the circle first, put it in your folder, spritz it a little bit with water, run it through your die cutting machine. Okay, that's going to be a lot easier than taking the embossed circle and then running it through your die cutting machine again to cut the circle out. It's going to squish all of your pretty stars. So make sure you die cut that first. All right, so the first thing she did was take her Versamark, the Versamark little pen, and she went over several of these. Let me grab, where did I put the card? It disappeared. You guys see the card? Am I not seeing the card? Here it is. Sometimes I say that and it's right in front of me. All right, she did 1, 2, 3, 4. She just did a couple of them like right up here and then some right down here, kind of in that shape. And then what you're gonna do is just put that on there, and you're just going over that shape. Don't worry about it try to stay in the lines, but don't worry about if you don't get the whole thing the first time. And then we're gonna take the gold embossing powder. Doop, 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 doop. Okay, and then we're gonna just take it and tap off the excess right back into our jar. Okay, waste not, want not. Okay, just like that. Now at this point, I did go outside the edges. I would just take like a little, I'm just gonna grab this tool and just go over the edge a little bit, just to remove that excess. You could actually even just use a little brush. I'm just gonna blow that away. There we go. All right, and now we're gonna heat that up. Our little heat gun. And you're gonna see that melt into a really pretty, there it goes, a really pretty gold star. And at this point, if you've missed like half your star, you didn't get everything on it, go back over it again and fill in those little areas. Okay, then we're gonna take our metallic gold ink pad. Now you can use it direct to surface. I am not having luck with that today for whatever reason. So I'm not going to push my luck, and I'm just going to go ahead and go back to my little flat tool. All right, and so then you're going to go over this just like that, and then I would turn it and go in another direction. All right, and you just kind of keep turning it until your color is to your liking. And then she actually gave this a little bit of mist as well. And I just think that turned out really spectacularly. Good job, Debbie. All right, I got one more card for you guys. So much to show you today. All right, so on this one, you guys, this is a 6.5 by 5 inch card. And on this one, I did a little something different with the stripes, and the dots, I actually used a die cut image. So let's talk about what I used. So I cut down this really pretty paper right here from Meadow Bloom's 12 by 12 pattern cardstock, cut it a little bit smaller than my card. Then I used the excess from this paper, turned it over to the back side, and I die cut these little flowers, okay? I die cut all 4 layers. Then I inked the edges with Well, first, I embossed it with the dot folder. So I just went ahead and put the flowers in here, ran it through, and then I just used my little round tool and went over all those little pink raised dots with hot pink, and then went around the edges with the tool just to give those color as well. And then I just die cut a couple of little leaves. You got to have those. And I just tucked those in. Now, how did I get this stripe? Because you'll notice the stripes are going horizontally, not at an angle. So I just took some coordinating solid cardstock and put my folder right here. And then I just turned my folder so that the stripes are going like this. Took my little strip of light blue, put it right there. And now I've got my little horizontal stripes, okay? And then I colored that using a little bit of Prussian blue ink. And that's how I got this one. There's some little gold flat back pearls added to the center. And then we've got our little script greeting dazzle stickers in gold. And that one came together really quickly. All right, you guys. So, showed you lots and lots of stuff. Here is a great money saver on this collection. If you're watching us on our Paper Wishes webisode page, you'll notice the money saver is right there on the right-hand side. Listed down below are all of the items that we used in case you want to choose this folder or that folder. If you're watching us on YouTube, then look below the video in the description box and there's a link that will take you to this Paper Wishes webisode page. Thanks for joining me. Don't forget to participate in our giveaway card, and I'll see you in the next one.